A long time ago, there was a miller who was very poor and his old broken mill wasn't working. One day, while he was cutting firewood, an old man came up to him and said,
"I'll make you rich. All you have to do is give me what stands behind your mill."
Thinking the man meant the apple tree behind his mill, he agreed to the deal. Before the old man left, he told the miller he would return in 3 years to get what was his. The next day, the miller's life changed completely. He had a lot of money, his small house became a mansion, and his mill worked better and faster. When he saw his wife, he explained the situation with a big smile. She gasped and turned to her daughter with horrified eyes and said,
"You fool, the man meant our daughter. That was no man, it was the devil."
3 years later, the devil returns to claim the miller's daughter, Disti. But she is protected by her purity. She drew a circle around herself with chalk, so the devil cannot approach. Furious, he demanded she must not wash herself again, and then he left. The next day, Disti cried, and her tears flowed down to her hands, washing her clean. So the devil still couldn't touch her. In a fit of rage, the devil curses her father and demands he sever her hands.
"Please forgive me, my dear daughter."
"Father, I understand. Go ahead and do what you need to do."
The girl forgives her father, but heartbroken, she wanders into the wilderness, seeking solace. On her journey, she happened upon a beautiful royal garden surrounded by a moat. She thought to herself,
I would really love to eat.
Out of the blue, a beautiful angel appeared. She gently dried the water, so that Disti could safely cross the moat. Then the kind angel gently guided her to the beautiful royal garden, to the special place where the magic tree was planted. When they got to the magical pear tree, Disti sat under its branches. Straight away, the tree bent down, as if it was embracing her, so she could easily reach the juicy fruit. She was very grateful to the kind angel who had helped her. Next day, King Alexander was enjoying his garden when he heard the gardener's story. He saw the beautiful maiden and the angel himself. He decided to walk over to the maiden and ask,
"Who are you?"
I was once of this world and yet am no longer.
King Alexander was very curious about this mysterious girl, and he invited her to his castle. He was touched by her resilience, and so he gifted her a pair of silver hands made just for her. He loved the girl so deeply and chose to take her as his wife. And so Disti became a queen with beautiful silver hand. Disti lived a happy life, and King Alexander showered her with love and care. One day, he had to leave to wage war in a distant land. Before he left, he told his mother to take care of his pregnant wife and to write to him as soon as his wife gave birth. Not long after, the joyous news of a beautiful baby boy arrived. Following that, the mother of the king sent a letter to his son on the battlefield. However, due to a misunderstanding caused by the devil's deception, a fake letter was sent from the king to his mother. On the letter, the king ordered his mother to kill his wife and son. The king's mother was shocked when she received the letter. She couldn't bring herself to do it, and so she told the queen to hide in the forest. In the middle of the forest, Disti found a small cottage with the help of an angel. She and her baby lived there for several years. One day, Disti was walking with her son to the riverbank. Then, suddenly, her son slipped into the water. She couldn't reach him, so she called for help. Then an angel came and said,
"Why don't you try it?"
As Disti plunged, her arms reached for her son, her hands miraculously regenerated. When King Alexander returned from the war, he was thrilled to discover the truth about his wife and son. Without hesitation, he set out on an adventure through the forest, eager to find them. After years of searching, King Alexander finally found his son and wife. He was overjoyed to see them, and they were thrilled to be reunited. King Alexander joyfully took his queen and his son back to the palace. His mother was overjoyed with the news, and she arranged a grand celebration for their reunion. and they all lived happily ever after. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more magical stories from Queen Cozy Tales.